Hello and welcome, my lovely Cancer. Cancer, this is your weekly reading, tarot card reading from April 11th through April 18th, my birthday. It is the Aries new moon reading. And typically in under new moons, it's time to like set camp and make some plans, set some intentions, plant seeds. This new moon is all upside down because it's one in Aries, and it's just that kind of feeling like you need to drive through the night to get this done. And it's for everyone at this time, and it's not setting camp, and you've made your plans, and it's like, let's just drive through. Drive and go through. That kind of feeling. All right, remember, this is a general reading. I am the Queen of Clovers, and let's get to it, my loves. In my pre-reading meditation, I picked up that my Cancers, it was, what would I not do for love? What wouldn't I do for love? They're just the right kind of love, just the way you want it. And Spirit says, go ahead and test it. If you have your eye on somebody, or you think you might be in love with somebody, what is, it's saying, it's the message of, what would you, it's easy. I think Eminem says this. It's easy to jump in front of a bullet for a person. What wouldn't you do for a person? Most of us would jump in front of a bullet for a stranger or a child. But what wouldn't you do for somebody, it's becoming a little, let's see, like, sex things have come to mind. And if you don't, do you not love them? What are you holding back on your love? And I do have this inspiration hitting Cancers this week. And it's an inspiration about love and about how you kind of haven't had it be very fulfilling. Like, you've kind of suffered through some past loves, and you're kind of putting down all that past and just letting go the mundane and the lesser kind of love. You're kind of picking up on healing your wounds, pulling out the swords, kind of feeling your old self again, working on just more happiness for yourself, and a little bit of mastery, and a little bit of you're not in the business of being mushy-gushy anymore. I have you just kind of being wanting to be more social. And the person around you is an odd option. They're out front. You know who's after you. You know who your offer is. You don't get that lovey-dovey feeling about them. You kind of get that they're a little cold, maybe a little bratty, male or female. It's like the choices you've seen aren't good. So you're kind of like, I need to choose at another time. And the person who adores you, my Cancers, this person is trying to approach you about maybe a former win that you had, a big win or glory days that you've had, and they're trying to like stir it up, but you're kind of like, I'm trying to get out of the past. Cancer's like, I'm trying to eschew the past, get rid of that stuff, move on to do beautiful things, Cancer. But this person is trying to kind of like sneakily bring it in to like connect with you in ways other people can't, because they are somebody from your past, and they're in love with an older version of you, a quieter version of you, a less adventurous type. They think that you would they thought you were going to stay with somebody forever. Cancer, your person thought that you were going to stay with somebody for a very long time, that you would never get divorced or never break off a certain relationship, or you'd always have it for somebody else. And they've seen you walk away. They've seen you gain a voice and speak out about the things you know, about the things that you've seen, about the difficult partnerships that you've had where you've lost yourself. And you've kind of taken a chance that, you know, not having typical security in life for a true life, for a restful life, a life where you're not always fighting is more important. And than what you were wrapped up in. There was something kind of relationship you were wrapped up in, or some kind of thing that you were wrapped up in that really was held you from this person. And it could be part of the past thing that is kind of connecting you two together, that you're trying to get rid of by dumping out the difficulties of those memories. You know, you gave up, it's like you practically gave up a life of easy sailing, easy living, a very balanced life, you know, very stable existence. And nobody would leave this, Cancer, and you may have given it up for something, or struck it out on your own, so far from your parents, perhaps even, that, you know, you're just so independent that you just let all that go. And this person is like a rise up from that past, maybe, or they know about it. And I mean, it's not like you know, you got out of jail, or you used to rob banks, or be a stripper or something. Although the Hanged Man is a very stripper looking card here. Very circusy looking card. But but it's just something you've been working on for a really long time, and then it's kind of like coming back at you, and it's taking you back to maybe some childhood behaviors that you don't realize are interfering with things. It's just set you off your throne. You have a total new beginning, a whole new set. It's just like you don't have to respond. You don't kiss the ring. You don't have to respond to life's demands in certain ways. You are above that, Cancer. And your person just can't understand why you can't be softer about this. You're not going to be softer about this. You've already decided very strictly and certainly that you are not going to be soft about this in any way, shape, or form, because you've done that before. And now it just keeps coming back at you. It just prevents you from moving on and enjoying what you do have around you. It's just a total lack of control and unhappy moments. I mean, you know, this has a feeling of that Meghan Markle, you know, Harry, just get me out of this shit kind of feeling. And, but there are people that really miss you from there. And that's, somebody who really, really does love you. They'll bring the clarity. They'll bring the clarity about this unhappiness, about this discomfort, this difficulty you've had, Cancer, in your past, that you've kind of just tried to abandon or distance yourself from. It's coming back at you, and there are things about it you really miss that warm your heart and really just make you happy. And maybe there's a lover there too that you would like to bring with you back, but you can't without having to tangle with other aspects of this that were totally unhappy and totally just a path of a downward spiral available. But it's just a reach back into your past that it's going to be worth it, but it's going to hurt. It always does. But there's something about this one that, you know, you're not just going to show up, have a few beers, and leave and be done. This is like you're going to be dragged in there for, like, to be a member of a wedding, or, you know, something deeper. All right. Thank you, my lovely Cancers, for sharing your energy with me. Good luck this week. Have a great new moon energy. And of course, please like, subscribe, share, or comment, and I will see you next